October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month to serve as a timely reminder that criminals are working overtime on scams to steal your identity and money. We chatted with Stacey Nash, one of the top fraud experts in the country and USAA's Vice President of Enterprise Fraud Management, to look at some of the top scams and how to protect ourselves.
Cybersecurity Awareness Month provides us with a great opportunity to get out and do just this, educate people on some of the trends we're seeing in the industry from a fraud perspective. I think you'd be surprised to hear that last year 16 million Americans fell victim to some form of fraud or financial crime, and unfortunately that number keeps going up. So anything we can do, like leveraging Cybersecurity Awareness Month, to get out and really share the message around what are the trends in the industry, what are the scams that people are still being victimized by, so that we can help protect people. So there's three that I'm going to touch on. There's three big ones in the industry that we're all seeing. The first one is the romance scam. Sweetheart scam sometimes is referred to. This is where you meet somebody online, you fall in love, sometimes they're in a different country. Ultimately, when it comes time to come together, they request money. They need money for something. You send them the money, you never hear from them again. The second one is the employment scam. This is one where people are receiving emails, calls sometimes, and they're being offered a job. Sometimes it's just easy money, part-time work, do it from home, don't have to do much. What it entails, though, is the criminals will then send you a check. They'll ask you to deposit the check in your own bank account, and then they'll give you instructions to disperse funds to various different things. Sometimes they'll say it's for supplies or whatever it is that's tied to the specific employment. Once you do that, what they don't tell you is the second you've transferred all the money out, the check they gave you bounces and you're out the entire amount. The third one is the imposter scam. So the imposter scam is something that we've seen increase over the last year, and this is where criminals are actually calling consumers directly and they're posing as their bank. So they'll call and they'll say, "This is Stacey calling from USA Fraud. We want to talk to you about some information on your account." As soon as they get you to that point, they'll say, "Before we do that though, we just need you to provide us with your security login password or your PIN." They'll ask for information that a bank would never ask you for. So the first thing is be diligent. I mean, awareness helps, but be diligent. Just kind of be a little suspicious. If something sounds too good to be true, typically it is. If you're getting solicited or you're getting offers through emails, whatever it is, just don't always take them at face value. And by all means, before you do anything, if something feels off, call your bank. I know I speak for my industry peers. We would much rather get a call from one of our customers or members before something happens than after. So we do many things. One of the key things is we've got a team of experts that work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, and their sole purpose is to monitor and protect our members' accounts. So we monitor all the activity and we jump in front of anything that we see that looks suspicious. Our job is to stay one step ahead of the criminals. Another area where we've invested in and we're very focused on is in the authentication space. So strong authentication is critical. When you think about logging into your banking or calling your bank, you want to be providing more than one thing to get in. So we've invested in multi-factor authentication where it's actually a couple of things, multiple things that you need. Wherever possible, a biometric, so a face, fingerprint, something that somebody can't readily get or know. USA.com/security center has more information.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.